Hey guys, Logan the tech guy here. So I got my hands on the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra for a small period of time. So I decided to do a short camera test in the surrounding area. So this is a quick video about the zoom test, indoor photos, autofocus, 8K video and the video stabilization of the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Before that, if you're new here, please do consider subscribing to Logan the Tech Guy YouTube channel. And let's get started. Ultra means ultra pricey, as the Note 20 Ultra starts at $1,300, a model with 128GB of storage. You can also bump up that all the way up to 512GB of storage with $1,449. The Note 20 Ultra most prominent hardware features are proprietary. It has the massive Mesa-like camera bump on the back that houses the three cameras, a laser focus sensor, and the flash. The Note 20 Ultra comes with three cameras, a 12MP ultra-wide, a 12MP telephoto with a periscope assembly, and a 108MP main wide-angle lens. Generally, the ultra-wide sensor of any phone is the weakest of the bunch, and that's the case here. However, the ultra-wide on the Note 20 Ultra is better than that average. I'm pleased with the dynamic range in particular, which is important for landscapes. For the ultra-wide in this phone, it uses a 12MP ultra-wide lens with the aperture of f2.2 here. And if I crop the ultra-wide in this photo, and this is what it looks like. From the max crop, the Uniqlo words is slightly visible though, but the image is clearly unusable. Moving on to the main 108MP camera, the sensor is Samsung's own, and the Samsung's whole project with the cameras this year is to make a generational leap over the Sony sensor using competition by utilizing all of those megapixels. And here's the photo taken using the 108MP lens. You can see here there are more megapixels where you can crop in the image, and this image is better than the photo taken in the 12MP ultra wide lens, but this image is still unusable though. For the telephoto lens, Samsung went with its folded periscope system, so the sensor sits behind a set of mirrors that extends its real optical zoom range to 5x. Samsung also has this it calls a space zoom that lets you to combine optical and digital zoom to get into 50 times. The lens uses 12MP with f3.0 aperture, and as you can see, this is how the photos comes out. Here, I will show you the photo samples from 1x all the way to 50x zoom. As you can see here, at 0.5x, it uses the 12MP f2.2 ultra-wide lens. The photos taken here are very sharp and is usable indeed. While at 1x, 2x and 4x, it uses the 108MP f1.8 primary lens. And as you can see here, the photo is sharp, detailed and very much usable. And finally, at 10x, 20x and 50x zoom, it uses 12MP f3.0 telephoto lens. The photos are usable up to 20x though, but sometimes I feel the 50x in the photo zoom it's a bit gimmicky, but sometimes it's usable too. But let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this 50x photo, and what do you think about the 50x zoom in the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra? Is it a gimmick for you? In this video that I recorded from the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, I noticed that the autofocus works well and fast in the primary lens, while in the ultra-wide lens, the autofocus doesn't work, or maybe Samsung didn't enable that feature for the ultra-wide lens. Videos recorded in 4K 60 frames per second are pretty stable, and this is recorded without video stabilization on or super steady. While if you turn on super steady mode, the video will actually record at 1080p. So that's the reason why in this video it isn't as sharp as the previous one. Now it's time for the zoom test for the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, as it uses the primary 108 megapixel f1.8 aperture. The zoom capability is up to 5 times zoom. Just look how much closer you can get in. This is recorded in 4K 60 frames per second, and the video is indeed usable. I'm pretty much impressed with this video and the zoom capabilities of the 5 times zoom. Now, you do have 8K video recording in Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, and this is how it looks like. It does crop in quite significantly when you use it in 8K, but it does give you much more detail and resolution in the output. There's no stabilization in 8K, so I can't move so much. This is because it's using some large parts of the sensor to record in 8K. So this feature is something nice to have in a phone, but if you want to use it, I think you have to use it in a gimbal or a tripod. So that's pretty much it for the camera section in indoor atmosphere. You can't really go wrong with this Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra for photography and videography. This phone has a 5 times optical zoom, and it's really sharp and produces excellent shot when there's ample lighting, such as in the indoor lighting that I have shown you in this video. Samsung pulled back from the 100 times space zoom on the S20 Ultra, and I'm glad with that. No over marketing this time. The 50 times zoom on the Note 20 Ultra is enough for most users, and it is much more improved with the higher optical zoom output to start with. It can be used to capture scenes you might ordinarily be too far away to get. I'm really happy that Samsung is taking reviewers' feedback from the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra and giving us a lot of improvements in the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Kudos for Samsung for that. And that's literally it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give this video a huge thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing to Logan the Tech Guy for more tech related news. All love and peace out.